Hi, everyone. I'm Jessica Eblin, broker owner of the Eblin Real Estate Team. Thanks so much for being here. Today, I want to quickly share how having the right transaction coordinator can take a huge weight off your shoulders. Our TC team, led by Medell, handles the behind the scenes details, contracts, deadlines, communication, so you can focus on your clients and growing your business. We believe in working smarter, not harder, and that starts with having the right support. Let me show you how partnering with our TC can truly streamline your transactions and give you your time back. Let's jump in. At the Eblin Real Estate Team, we specialize in providing dedicated and professional transaction coordination services designed to support real estate agents at every stage of the closing process. Since 2021, we've successfully managed over 1,000 transactions, ranging from listings to residential sales, each one handled with precision, consistency, and care. Our goal is to make sure every deal moves seamlessly from executed contract to the closing table, with nothing overlooked and no deadlines missed. From tracking critical timelines and coordinating with title companies and lenders to reviewing documents, sending disclosures, and keeping all parties informed, we take on the behind the scenes work that often weighs agents down. By handling the details, documents, and deadlines, we allow you to stay focused on what you do best, serving your clients, building relationships, and growing your business with confidence and peace of mind. This presentation was created to help agents like you understand the true value of working with a transaction coordinator. We'll walk through who can benefit the most, the key advantages of having a TC on your team, what we do behind the scenes, and how partnering with the right TC, like the Eblin Real Estate Team, can help you stay organized, reduce stress, and create more space for growth in your business. Starting with who should hire a transaction coordinator. So let's talk about who should hire a transaction coordinator. Honestly, just about any agent who wants to work smarter instead of harder. First, if you're a busy agent handling multiple transactions, it's almost impossible to stay on top of every deadline, document, and update without something slipping through the cracks. A TC helps keep your files compliant and your clients informed so you can stay focused on closing more deals. If you're a top producer ready to scale, you know your time is better spent generating business and negotiating contracts, not chasing signatures or emailing title companies. A TC lets you maintain your high volume without burning out. Now, for new agents, hiring a TC can be a game changer. When you're still learning the process, it helps to have someone experienced make sure nothing gets missed. It's like having a transaction safety net while you build your confidence. Teams benefit big time too. A TC creates consistency, so every file is handled the same way every time. No more guessing if something's been submitted or who followed up with the lender. If you're a part-time agent or balancing another career, then a TC is essential. You may not always be available during business hours, but your TC will be. And finally, if you want to spend more time with your clients and less time buried in emails, timelines, and paperwork, a TC gives you that freedom. Bottom line, whether you're closing one deal a month or 10, having a transaction coordinator on your team gives you peace of mind, more time, and a more professional experience for your clients. Let's dive into why having a transaction coordinator, or TC, is such a smart move for your real estate business. First and foremost, time savings. On average, a transaction coordinator saves you 10 to 15 hours per transaction, sometimes more depending on the deal. That adds up quickly, especially when you're juggling multiple clients. Think about it. That's 10 plus hours you're not spending chasing signatures, reviewing contracts, following up on title, lenders, surveys, or appraisals, uploading disclosures and tracking deadlines. Instead, that time goes back to you so you can show more homes, make follow-up calls, focus on lead generation and marketing, or take a much-needed break to avoid burnout. Having a TC means you're not buried in admin work. You stay in your lane, serving clients, negotiating deals, and growing your business while your TC keeps everything running behind the scenes. Next up, organization and compliance. Let's be honest, real estate transactions come with a mountain of paperwork. Between contracts, addenda, disclosures, deadlines, and brokerage checklists, it's easy for something to slip through the cracks, especially when you're busy. A transaction coordinator acts as your second set of eyes and your file manager all in one. Your TC makes sure every document is filled out, signed, and submitted on time. They manage key deadlines, track missing items, and keep your file compliant. Everything is uploaded to your brokerage's system so you stay organized and audit ready. No more scrambling for forms or risking fines. Your TC keeps your business running smooth and professional from contract to close. And if you've ever dealt with a broker audit or MLS fine, you know compliance is no joke. A TC helps you avoid those costly mistakes and stay on the right side of the rules. A transaction coordinator doesn't just help you, they improve your client's entire experience. Clients get timely updates and feel informed every step of the way. Your TC is introduced early, so clients know someone's keeping everything on track. Documents go out fast, follow-ups happen automatically, and nothing falls through the cracks. It's not just about closing the deal. It's about creating a smooth, professional experience that leads to referrals, reviews, and repeat business. A TC helps you stand out by making your service feel seamless and unforgettable. Let's talk about something every agent can relate to: stress. Let's be real, real estate can be stressful. Between clients, contracts, and constant texts, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. That's where a transaction coordinator comes in. They track deadlines, follow up with everyone involved, and handle the behind-the-scenes chaos. No more wondering if earnest money was received or chasing paperwork late at night. Your TC keeps things running smoothly, so you can focus on what you love: building relationships, solving problems, and celebrating with your clients. And finally, let's talk about growth. Top agents use transaction coordinators because they're ready to scale, and they know they can't do it all alone. A TC lets you handle more deals without burning out. You get time back for lead gen, marketing, and building your business. You stop hustling solo and start working like a true CEO. Most agents don't need more leads, they need more leverage. Your TC gives you the freedom to grow smarter, not just work harder. When agents first think about a transaction coordinator, they usually imagine someone who just helps with paperwork. But let me show you just how much more we do behind the scenes. From the moment a contract is executed, we get to work. We review the entire contract for accuracy, verifying dates, initials, signatures, and ensuring that everything is complete. We introduce ourselves to all parties: agents, lenders, title reps, and your clients, so communication is clear from the start. We track and manage every critical deadline: option periods, financing contingencies, appraisal returns, and closing dates. We coordinate with title and lenders, ensuring earnest money is received, documents are delivered, and everyone stays in sync. Need disclosures signed or amendments sent out? We handle all e-signature requests and follow-ups. We order surveys, home warranties, and HOA docs when needed, and confirm delivery by the required dates. We check in on the appraisal status, confirm if the value was met, and monitor loan progress for approval. As closing approaches, we follow up on the closing disclosure. We check in regularly with the lender and title to ensure the closing disclosure is accurate, sent out on schedule, and reflects all the correct fees and terms. Coordinate the final closing schedule. We coordinate the final closing schedule with all parties to make sure everyone's aligned on the date, time, and location, whether it's in person, virtual, or with a mobile notary. We handle the details so there's no last-minute confusion. Request the CDA on your behalf. We handle the commission disbursement authorization, CDA, for you, submitting it to your brokerage and title company ahead of closing. That means no delays, no confusion, just a smooth payday so you can stay focused on your clients. Update your transaction system and even change the MLS status to sold. We'll update your transaction management system and even change the MLS status to sold once everything's finalized. Just one more way we help you wrap things up without the hassle. And once it's all wrapped up, we send a final copy of all documents to your client with a thank you email and ensure the file is closed out properly with your broker. So yes, we do paperwork, but we also manage timelines, protect your compliance, improve your client communication, and make sure every moving part of the transaction is handled efficiently and professionally. It's a full-time job, so you don't have to do it. Why do agents choose to partner with the Eblen Real Estate Team TC? Boutique level service, big results. You're never just a file to us. We tailor every transaction to your workflow, hands-on, responsive, and fully committed to making you look good. We think like agents. With real estate experience ourselves, we get your pace and pressure. We anticipate, streamline, and solve, so it's like having a second brain for your contracts. Clear, calm, and proactive. Real estate moves fast and surprises happen. We stay ahead of issues by tracking deadlines, managing communication, and keeping everything on track so you never have to scramble. When things get hectic, we stay calm and organized so you can stay focused. We represent you like it's our name on the deal. We treat your reputation like our own, communicating clearly, professionally, and with the same high standards you set. From contract to close, we make you look polished and prepared every step of the way. How to get started and start working smarter, not harder? Let's connect. We'd love to learn more about your workflow and show you how we can help lighten the load. Send over your first contract and we'll handle the rest, from contract to close. We handle the rest. From introductions to deadline tracking, we jump in right away and manage every moving part. Focus on what you do best. While we handle the paperwork and coordination, you focus on your clients, leads, and growing your business. Enjoy the difference. Experience what it's like to have a reliable, proactive TC by your side where things just flow better. Let's make your life easier. Imagine handing off the paperwork, skipping the stress, and having more time for your clients, and maybe even a day off. When you're ready to stop juggling it all, we're ready to jump in. Let's team up and make your next transaction smoother, smarter, and way less stressful.